My name is Emmy Strongwater, and I'm 19. Oh my gosh, I'm 20. I'm literally almost 21 in like a week. That was horrifying. And I am a junior at Boulder, and I am studying communications, and then I minor in business and sociology, and I'm getting a writing certificate, and I consent to being interviewed for this media project. Currently, I work at a mentoring place called Mentoring Through Movement. So I help kids kind of get organized, well, middle schoolers and high schoolers, and not exactly kids, but get their schedules organized and plan out their weeks and keep their grades up. So what I do is I have specific kids, so they do all the scheduling through me. So they come and I first check their grades with them and compare them to the prior week to see how they're doing and how they're keeping up, and then we'll go through their planner and we'll plan out their week. So my coworkers are really fun, and it's kind of a mixed bag. So a lot of the coworkers are CU students, and they do pretty much the same work, but some of them have their own kids who they mentor every week, and then some of them work in a homework center, so they just kind of help whoever comes in with the work that they're finishing up. But I would say that the age range is young and purposefully, so most of the people I work with are ages 17 to like 26. No, which is something that I really like about it. I think it's like pretty evenly spread out. I think everybody works with kids equally, and I think that we'll also play sports, so we'll move around with them when they start to get like antsy, because a lot of the kids have ADD and ADHD. It's like guys and girls will move around with them. It's not like that's only something for the male employees. And then I think also when sometimes if a student needs help with work that's like more math or science based, I guess we tend to send that to the guys more, but that's just because specifically in our group, more of the guys know how to do it. I don't think it's ever been like a thing where people assume that females can. Never with my coworkers, but I think some of the boys are pretty young and kind of immature, and also have some, I guess, disabilities, and so they don't understand when certain things are inappropriate, or they do, but they just want to push your buttons. So I had one boy who I mentored one time asked me why I was wearing booty shorts when I was wearing athletic shorts. But my boss was actually, who's a man, he was really good about handling that and just told him that's inappropriate and that I won't help him out if he's going to speak to me that way. But never with my coworkers. No. Not by a male boss.
A female boss?
Yeah, I did have a female boss who was kind of intimidating. But I didn't really like the job, so I was not the best employee. So that might have been on me a little bit.
Might have just been on the side, like,
yeah.
Didn't have anything.
So like specifically in my job, I think we'll say, oh, you should go ask so-and-so, because we know them all, so we know who has a background in math and science. But I remember having a long discussion with my high school chemistry teacher, and he was talking about how there are so many more men in math and science, just like within those fields. And he was saying it's not because women aren't capable, it's because they're so afraid to make mistakes and like fail an exam that they'd rather just go into a field where they'll do well and they know that they'll pass, whereas men are a little more like, oh, like if I fail, it's fine. And that kind of resonated with me. I think the greatest obstacle is inexperience, because in all the jobs I've had, when they gave me a task that I felt like was not like beneath me, but really boring or just tedious or super easy, I think first of all it's because people have years of experience. So when you're first joining a company, they're going to give you all the work that nobody else wants to do. So I think it's being young and not having a lot of job experience yet, because they would rather start you with easier tasks